But they say, we're going to gentrify these cities, and we're going to let, another race of people come in here and take over these communities, because the black people have basically funded the ball. They lazy, they don't want to do nothing. They just want to sell drugs, stay on public aid, and kill and unalive each other and do drugs and do alcohol and all that type of stuff. When you come into these communities, what you see? You see a bunch of Arabs, you see a bunch of Chinese, you see a bunch of Jews, you see a bunch of, every other race in these communities getting money in these communities, selling what they want to sell to the black man, to the neighbor, to the original people in these communities. That's what they've been doing. They got rich off of us. People on Madison Street, places like Tops and Bottoms, they got rich. They got a big store. Now, they used to have a little store. They used to call the store, first they used to call the store the folk store. In Jewtown, it used to be called the folk store, and majority of the GDs and black gangsters and all us used to go on to Jewtown and go to the folk store and buy all their clothes. Then they turned to Tops and Bottoms. Then they turned to Tops and Bottoms, and at one point it used to be Briars. Then they went from Briars to Tops and Bottoms. Then Tops and Bottoms had a little store on Madison Street, and then the Vice Lords and the GDs and all the big time ballers, went through there and spent all the drug money at these stores. The same drugs that they was bringing over here, selling to us, by the kilos. But they was getting money both ways, as they were selling drugs to us, they was investing back into their businesses. That's what they was doing. So now they got big stores on Madison.